Let's face it, property taxes in Austin are out of control. It's great that property values are going up year over year, but unfortunately property taxes go up year over year, and in some cases causing homeowners to actually sell their home. Now in this video, we're going to talk about the 5 lowest tax rate areas in Austin, so hopefully when you buy a home, you can save a little bunny money on your taxes. You're going to want to stick around for the end of this video because I'm going to show you one of the best communities in Austin to invest and buy in right now. You're not going to want to miss it, so wait to the end. Before we can get started, there's some things we need to note. Number one, property values in Austin are around $405,000 as an average. And secondly, the tax rate's 2.21% is an average. So if you take a look at that, homeowners are spending about $8,900 a year on average for property taxes. Third thing that we need to know is every year you are able to protest your taxes, but that's a video for another day. Okay, let's take a look at our first community, which is the Preston Village area. You also have Granada Hills in this area and Chimney Hill. This area is nice because of 1.97 tax rate. Now, if you do find a home for that $400 price point, you're gonna be paying about $7,500 versus the $8,900 in taxes. Now, what's great about this area is that you are very close to all the tech companies moving in like Facebook and Apple. So the location wise is fantastic and it's next to the domain. So great area to get a home, and there's some great new build communities. Oh, man, I was dreaming about investing in a great community. Oh, I woke up in one. Here you go. Stay for the end of the video when I show you this great community and your dreams can become reality. This takes us to our second community, which is actually the Westlake area. Now, there's a few communities in this area and it's actually a pretty big bubble, but the average tax rate's anywhere from 1.75 to 1.89. Now, let's take a moment and look at the average price of a home there because it's not gonna be 405. In fact, the last 90 days of sales show it's about 1.4 million as an average for this area. So it's gonna be hard to find a home at our average price point, but this area is close to downtown, really great big homes, and really it's a fantastic area. If you wanna move into this area, definitely give me a call. Just like this cup of coffee, this community is super hot and you're not gonna wanna miss it, so stick around to the end of this video where we show you more. Oh, it's hot, it's hot. All right, so let's look at our third community, which is actually Shady Hollow. Shady Hollow is a great little neighborhood. It has a tax rate of about 1.85. So if you were looking in here based on our 405 price point, you're gonna be spending about $7,500 again in this area. Now, the average for the last 90 days in this neighborhood is 435,000, which is pretty close to our average. Now you can find homes in that 405 price point in here, but they're gonna be a little bit older. Shady Hollow is great because its location in downtown. It only takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get to downtown, plus has great schools. It's a great area and I highly recommend it. You're gonna score with this community, so you definitely wanna stick around for the end of this video when I show you my most favorite community in Austin with the lowest tax rate. Stick around. All right, so let's look at our fourth area, which is actually Granada Hills, Granada Estates, and Ridgeview. Now this area in Southwest Austin is great as well because it's close to downtown and you have a lot of great shopping and hill country things to do like the Galleria. The tax rate in this area is between about 1.85 to 1.89. The average price point in this area based on the last 90 days of sales is actually 550,000. A little bit harder to get to that price point, but there's great big lots. It's a great area. You're gonna be spending a little bit more at that 550 price point. This leads us to our fifth and last area, which is actually the South Menchaca area, which is south of Freight Barker. This area has a lot of great communities, new build communities and existing communities. And you can find an average tax rate in here of 1.8%, which is insane because if you had that 405 price point, you're looking at about $7,200 for taxes. And the great news is the average for homes in this area is about $375. So it's actually even less than the median price in Austin. This area is great because of its location in downtown. You're right next to 35, you're right next to Mopac. And so the location in downtown is great. If you're working down in Kyle or Buda, you actually are in a great position as well. So now that we've talked about this, it's time to see this amazing community and this amazing home, because in this area, you can actually find a home under $300,000 in this community. So here we go, let's take a look at Summer Row. All right, so now let's talk about why I think Summer Row is the best community to buy and invest in. Number one, again, tax rate's 1.8%, which is one of the lowest you're gonna find in Austin. The location itself, you have Valentina's, a lot of bars and restaurants going in. I mean, there's everything you need right here. Plus, this community is only 110 homes, which that's really small and quaint. As soon as the properties are done, hopefully the values will go up even more. And at this time, you can buy a home for $300,000, which is a great value. So if you want more information about this community or other communities, make sure you reach out to me. Jeremy Knight with the Knight Group. Appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day.